Hi, my name is Andy. I'm 40 years old, not married, no kids. I have autism, but I'm very high functioning. I'm not connected to people, but from the pictures you can see I'm connected to my dog. And this is a really nice weekend because I get to do one of my favorite things, which is stare into space, which doesn't sound like fun. And in fact, in America, people would call me depressed. But the truth is, I like to stare out into space and contemplate and see what I can see. And most people would say, hey, there's not a lot of beauty around your house. And I'd say, that is incorrect. Take a look at the beauty I find every day. So I'm connected to nature through gardening. When my father got cancer, I learned to grow marijuana. And he's alive today and he's doing great. But I keep growing marijuana and giving it to cancer patients at cost. That's my connection to nature, and I see it as like a connection to the greater universe. Um, so I've always wanted to visit um, Scandinavia ever since I read, or really discovered, the books of John Avida Lindquist. And I know what you're going to say. He is Swedish, not Finnish. I understand, but I have to feel like there are certain similarities between the two populations. His books are really fascinating, especially the characters. The characters are believable, intelligent, calm, rational, and kind. And I've always said to myself, his books could never be set in America because his characters, there's either something missing or something that's been added. And when I finally read his last book, I figured out what that is. Uh, People in Scandinavia feel safe, which sounds silly, but I live in St. Louis, Missouri. That's the murder capital of the United States. We have more murders than Honduras. If you were to take the murder rate from where I live and map it onto London, London would have approximately 4,800 homicides a year. So the safety you guys take for granted is this like huge foreign feeling for us. I mean, I have no idea what it's like to walk around in a city at night without worrying about being murdered. I'd like to experience that level of safety, even if just for a little while. So it's probably pretty clear why I picked you guys. I got a little Helmy too. Her name is Lola. Lola likes to stare off into space with me too. I don't know if that's me rubbing off on her or if there really is something out there for us. I'd love to take her with me, but even if I can't, Helmy would be a great stand-in for Lola, and it'd make me feel a lot more safe. Um, so you see, if you look at these pictures, I mean, some of these are good. I'm actually not a photographer, but I'm happy about how they turned out. It shows that there really is a lot of beauty. Now in America, someone who lays on their couch and takes photographs of their living room for 8 hours is called depressed. But if you take me and put me in Finland and put me on the side of a fjord or inside a fjord, or however I be with a fjord, if me in a fjord and staring off into space, then I'm not depressed. Then I'm quietly contemplating nature. And here's the other reason why I showed you these pictures. If I'm able to find this level of beauty in my house, my everyday items, I think I could find a lot of beauty, walking around Finland. I think that's kind of just the way it is. So I'd really like to come see you guys. So would Lola. Maybe Lola could get pregnant and I could take babies back. That would be great. her grandpa would love a puppy. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you, hopefully. If not, enjoy the photos.